Yo, we are back with the, six?
We're on six. We're on six.
Yeah, six because last we had 7 on, but gotcha.
Yeah.
We on back with the 6th episode of the podcast for the dogs. Y'all make sure to like, subscribe, and share, man. We are on TikTok, Instagram. We do reels over here. We pushing out content just for y'all. I'm Najii, your host. I got Ola Visions on the visuals. What's up?
Yo.
How you living? How you good? You doing all right?
I'm great.
That's great. It's great. Today we have a very, 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 very special guest today with us, man. We got a member of the Phi Beta Sigma fraternity, founder, CEO, Rich Creatives.
Yes, sir.
We have the creator. We got AJ, man. How you living? How you feeling?
I'm loving it, man. I'm for all the dogs.
Hey, for the
You
dogs.
feel me?
FTD.
Well, I'm not for all the dogs. I'm with the dogs that she's for. Types. I'm just playing.
Okay.
Joke. Hey, look, that was AI.
Nah, for sure. What you, just, little yap, what you been up to recently? I know.
Man, I've been vibing, bro. Going parties. Or really, I don't even want to just label them as parties. Putting together a lot of projects. And just honestly, bro, just working, bro. All I do is work. Like, literally, it's crazy. Ola, knows what I'm talking about.
You know the vibes.
He
And for
definitely knows.
For the people at home, y'all probably don't know, but they are roommates. So, they kind of, not trying to dox or nothing. No dox or nothing.
He gave him the drop, bro.
Nah. Look, we don't gotta say where anybody lives.
A talented household.
Huh?
We have a talented household.
No,
we have a very artistic household.
Actually, let's start with that.
That's crazy.
Y'all have the most random combination of roommates ever.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We have a pilot. I think that's the most interesting. He's a
Yo,
freaking pilot, bro.
Dude, I be seeing his uniform, so I'm like,
Bro,
what is he doing?
You think he's in ROTC or something?
Bro, that's what I thought. I did not know he was a pilot.
Wait, I didn't know that.
No, bro.
Bro, yeah, we do. He's a pilot.
He's a
That's
pilot,
wild.
yeah.
Because that's why he be gone for so long.
Nah, he be flying planes, bro. He came in the other day. He was like, yeah, I just flew a plane like 30 minutes ago, but I'm finna go back in like 20 more minutes and fly another plane. I'm like, bro, you just like happy to go 10,000 feet in the air? Me,
he probably get paid crazy money, though.
I mean, to start out, probably not. He probably didn't get paid nothing. I mean, like, he's not like a pilot. He's a pilot in training. But he's a pilot. I'm not saying he's not a pilot. Shout out, he's going to be a pilot, a great pilot. Probably the greatest pilot, right? But no bullshit, right? He's still in training, I think. So it's like,
okay.
But so it's just like, you risking, you know how much you got to risk to learn that,
Hey.
though? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be 10,000 feet. He told me he has some crazy amount of, like, flight hours. It's crazy.
Wow. I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
And then shout out to the photographer.
So talk to your roommates, bro.
Bro, yeah. Bro, I just don't see him. I just don't see him like
fuck,
that for
I'm just
real.
trolling.
I don't see him like that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I see him like every day.
For
I
real?
walk in and see him every day.
I see him maybe like once a week.
He white?
Yeah. Cool.
But okay, so that even furthers what because I didn't even know that. Y'all easily got the most random, but it's dope.
We have a
though.
very diverse household.
Yeah, different worlds, but it seemed like y'all kind of make it work.
Nah,
so.
we all, bro. It's everybody's. I would say this, bro. I probably piss Ola off and Seven off a bunch.
So then
I
you probably
piss them
think
off all the time. Bro.
you piss Savannah off way more than me. Like me, I just be
Way
chill
more.
because I just stay all the way up on the 3rd floor. Savannah, I know Savannah be bad.
Hey, Sven, if you're watching this, thank you for the photos. I'm about to post them soon. But
there's a lot of stories that just like so AJ be doing, and me and Savannah just be like, dang, bro, like we just don't like. Actually, can I tell you what just happened recently?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it was on my birthday, right? I celebrate my birthday and all that type of stuff. And this one, everyone's leaving, dropping off all the people. Last person, they went in their Uber, and I'm just chilling, right?
It's funny.
I go to my room, I'm using the bathroom, scrolling on TikTok, right? All of a sudden, the fire alarm go beep, 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 beep. And I'm thinking like, okay, because there's 2 people in the household that they smoke. So I'm like, all right, just like, hey, knocking on the door, like, hey, come on, like, chill it out, lower it down, whatever, right? So then, like, I'm not smoking. And then other room, he like, yeah, I'm not smoking either, right? So I'm like, dang, AJ, right, knock on his door. No, he not answering. I'm kind of remembering, like, oh, wait, like, AJ, he just, like, dipped out the crib, like, not too long ago, right? And I'm like, dang, but we smelling like something from the room. I'm like, bro, what's going on? And me and Savannah just looking around because we like, bro, what's going on? And then we're like, bro, I think it's in his room.
Shout out to Savin because shout out to you too because you found it. But like, shout out to Savin for calling me because I ain't gonna lie, bro. I left the candle on for 5 minutes. The candle don't want to work magnificently until I walk out the room, right, bro? It's a little. It's not even that little. I'm sorry. The stem was little, but it's like the wide candles. So I was getting mad as hell coming back to my crib, seeing this exploded and shit. Like
It wasn't even like together anymore.
But that shit blew up everywhere, bro. It's wax all over my room right
He
now.
fast forward the story, right?
Yeah.
So luckily, cause Savannah live here. He got like the
I
master
had to
key.
rip the band-aid off.
Yeah. Just get to it first.
He got the master key, right? We opened up the room. Boy, the candle was in flames, like boom, like all over the place. I wish I got a clear picture. It was like all over the place, right? Really close to his bed, like really close to all his books, on his like everything. And we're like, bro, like it's not like we couldn't pick up the candle. Like it was like that's how big it was. Then we was just contemplating what we was gonna do about it. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, cause like if I get this fire extinguisher, it gonna get a little water in this room. But we was like, bro, we was looking at it and it kept on getting bigger. We tried to move it there. I said, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If AJ mad. Hey, I got the fire extinguisher. We had to blow out the candle. The thing exploded all over his window.
Y'all put the fire extinguisher in there?
Yes, bro.
I never even knew that.
Yeah, God. Why do you think the thing exploded?
Bro, I gotta melt all the wax off the wall.
Bro, bro,
I ain't gonna lie, my wall kind of like not to like the wall is not broken or no shit. It's just like it's
You gonna have to put some work in there to
I'm
get it off.
gonna have to put a blow dryer to the wall and get all the wax off, and then you gotta repaint that shit, obviously. But they gotta repaint your room anyway. Like
That's
so
true.
they'll be alright, bro.
Just trying to tell Aiden, I'm like, man, if that candle was just like 1 inch a little closer, bro, your whole room would have been.
Don't even talk about it,
bro.
My anxiety's going up. You
It was like
So
because I'm like, yo, like I ain't gonna lie,
It
bro.
was
The
too
drive
close,
back
bro.
was so. I got in a whole fucking argument because of that shit. Like it wasn't a purposeless argument, but it was like
It was
just an argument that could have like not happened.
avoidable, yeah.
And I just like my blood pressure was up the entire night, bro.
So how you feel about candles nowadays?
You said what?
How you feel about candles?
Candles? Oh,
Low-key a beef brewing or?
nah, bro.
Nah.
You good. You know I still love my candles. You just gotta keep.
He gonna run it back tonight.
You gotta keep an eye on your candles. You gotta treat your candles like toddlers.
Hey,
Can't
ladies
let
and
them
gentlemen,
fall out of sight. You know.
please keep all of your candles as close as you keep your toddlers.
You gotta treat your candles like you would treat a toddler.
Absolutely.
Don't let it leave your eyes. Even if it smells good, just make sure you keep your eyes on it.
Got to. It's dangerous if we keep them eyes off.
Gotta treat your candles like a bad bitch. You feel me? Your eyes on it.
Gotta hold her close.
Trolling.
Now,
Nah, I'm not holding it close. I might get burnt. Hopefully your bad bitch don't burn you. That's not one you should keep, brother. Let me stop.
I feel like it's gonna be a lot of bars on this episode. I have a feeling.
1,000%.
Now, speaking of bars, what's the story behind the creator title? Like, how did was it given to you? Did you was like, hey, I'm the creator? Like, how does
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I swear to God, I'm not like just making this story up of how this happened, right?
Yes, story time.
But I'll be 100, bro. I'm a creative. I mean, it's a very loosely used topic nowadays, but I would say like pre-COVID, I was still playing football. And I graduated. I went to a preparatory because my grades were too to go anywhere. And a lot of schools in the NCAA, D1, D2, JUCO, a lot of people wanted me, but I didn't have the grades. So I ended up going to a preparatory, and while I was up there, I mean, the preparatory was in Maine. It's disgustingly cold.
Yeah.
It's like bone-chilling cold. You feel me? I'm going to just be frank with y'all, right? Be 100. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. My body hurts 90% of the time because I'm taking and giving hits, right? I'm playing football. I was just depressed as hell. So I just got, one of the first things I fell in love with was art when I was a kid. And I have a cousin, really more like a brother that's, heavy in the art, extremely artistic. My whole family is extremely artistic. So fast forward, and I ended up having to sign to this D2. Long story of how it happened, but I had to end up signing to a D2 out in Oklahoma. It's called Southern Nazarene. It's basically offense meant for running the ball.
like a wing.
I am a receiver, yes.
Yeah.
I am a receiver, bro. I catch passes, I run routes. I have really good feet, you know. I'm quick on my feet. I utilize my feet. I utilize my hands. I don't like getting hit play after play after play after play. Like I'm not a running back. I'm just not supposed to be getting hit by linemen and stuff like that. Like
It's not
consistently, it's not that's not a sustainable position for me or my body type or even how I play. I'm not a running back, you know? And I just didn't want to be here, you know? My goal was anybody's goal is Division I out of, any sport in high school, right? I came so close but fell short from some things I'm obviously not going to talk about, right? Just not I didn't get dealt the best hand of cards. So I was back being depressed the second year in a row. My brother gave me, I think I was running out of canvases. I ran out of stuff to paint on a drawing, right? Right before COVID kicks off. This is like 3-4 months before COVID. So it's like November, December, maybe October.
Yeah.
So, bro, I think I ran out of canvases of like paper to paint on a drawing. And my brother was like, you should just paint on clothes. But I remember a year or two ahead of that, he had made me some jeans by painting on them. Him and my cousin Aaron, who also like sells art. He's one like great artist. He's based out in Austin. Bro, I used to wear them. That's really what it was. I'm sorry. I used to wear them, and people used to like, "Where'd you get them from? Where'd you get them from?" Like, I used to be around like, bro. Spencer Rattler asked me where I got my jeans from one time. It was crazy. I was out at Campus Corner, and he was out there. He's like, "Bro, your jeans fire, bro." Like, where you get them from? He followed my brand page. It was funny. I think he may still follow my brand page. I've always been a business-minded guy. Like, I'm a money guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, not money is not all that matters, but I just know how to make it. And if I don't, I'm gonna figure it out fast. So I started making clothes. And fast forwarding, years over time, I started making clothes. I started doing other shit. I was good at this. I was just good at a bunch, So much people don't know, some people do, but I just create, I create opportunity. I make it happen, like, I don't know. When people say I can't and I see that it's possible, like I foresee it, I make it happen. That's what gave me the name. The people gave me the name, bro. Like people used to like, AJ the Creator, like
That's
used to
hard.
joke with me. I think it was somebody close to me. I don't really remember, but it was somebody that was around me at that time. May still be around me, but they would just gave me the name and it kind of stuck ever since. Like I don't even push the AJ the Creator brand anymore. I feel like it's just on me.
That image.
It's just me, right? But it's like my thing is I'm more of a rich guy. Like I'm rich creators, everybody around me. Like that's how we rep. Like I don't really, the age. I be forgetting that's a thing sometimes. Then people call it to me, I be like okay, yeah. Like,
Hey, but it is stick. It's like,
dope.
The flow
though.
is
It's
good
dope,
though, for
though.
sure. Now, real quick. So now that
I
you
ain't
get,
though.
no, yeah, for
Shit
sure.
bad, though.
Now that we're gonna get into creative stuff for sure. We had an episode called Bad Teammates,
Yeah.
where we talked about what a bad teammate was. Before we give our take on it and what we said, what to you makes a bad teammate?
A bad team player.
Okay.
Fuck, like I ain't gonna lie, like that teamwork, that's a life thing. Feel me? Like first thing first, will make you a bad teammate is not being a team player. Like if if this is about you, or like it can mean two things. Either I'm gonna do so good that it's me and me before the team, or I'm not gonna play my part in making sure the team needs to be where it needs to be.
See, hey, that's similar. I mean, that's similar to what I said in the sense like, hey, you're not a good teammate if you're not good at what you're doing. Like, if you come out there and you can't do what you're supposed to do, you're not a good teammate.
Nah, at all. I mean, you should at least be like, I think effort is where it comes. Some people honestly just aren't able. Like if everybody was able, everybody be playing NFL.
Yeah.
But what makes you a bad teammate is like effort, lack of effort. Everything starts with effort. It's an effort showing up. Show up to practice on time. It's an effort making that block. You get your ran over making that block. Hell, you had effort. Unless like you really didn't try. You just got ran over because you ain't try.
All I was saying was it's not solely performance based. He was saying like if you're just bad at the sport, you're just a bad teammate. Well, I feel like you can.
Maybe you shouldn't be playing. I don't think you should.
See, that's what that's why I say. Hey,
But
that'll make you a
realistically,
bad teammate.
But realistically, you're gonna have people on the team that's less than even your starters, and they're gonna play. There's just not gonna be a time none of them are gonna play.
They could, like I said, they could contribute on the bench. That's where they could contribute. Me personally, I want my good team play. I want my good teammates to play.
Aren't they still technically a bad teammate if they're bad at the sport and sitting on the bench doing nothing?
I mean, they
could be like the
High
greatest
fives.
like cheerleaders. I ain't gonna call them cheerleaders. That's disrespectful.
No, that's what he
They
said.
could be the greatest like supporters. Like no, like there used to be a guy on our sideline. Like he was real good at motivating people.
Yeah, because I feel like, and this goes way outside of sports, obviously. Like when it comes to having good teammates, like not everybody gonna be the star of the show, right?
At all.
So you gotta have some people who are just motivators, who are speaking life into whatever y'all are working on. Just those type of people, that energy is really, like for me, it's just an energy thing. Like not all the people on your team are gonna be the best at whatever their niche is, but if they can all give a good energy, I feel like it contributes, and it's like, contagious. So I think it takes a little bit of both. You have to be decent in what you do, but you also got to do the little things, intangible. So how do you feel like for you? Because I assume you have like a team that helps you work with this, whether it's Rich, whether it's whatever project you got going on. How do you feel as if you go about not just picking them, but so that they mesh, right? Because it's deeper than just throwing an event or whatever. You got to have a real rapport with them. So how do you feel like you go about picking these people that are like a part of what you got going on?
Bro, I see an it factor in everybody on my team, and I can call that shit out for what it is, like bluntly. Like I know the capabilities of my personnel. Like sometimes I get the feel of them immediately. Sometimes I see it over time. I just have a sensor in my brain that just lets me know when somebody's like, when they can be a part of the program, when they get be part of the snowball effect, when they can be part of the movement. I just catch a whiff of it. Sometimes I catch it, and sometimes God brings it to me. Either way, God brings it to me 100% of the time. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like it just come to me a different way. I move off. What's the word? Discernment. Heavy discernment. Sometimes I'm like I'm wrong, but it's like I feel like God purposely made me wrong so I could learn something. 100% of the time. So it's like, yeah.
Speaking on your team, and you don't gotta say no names, but you've been doing this for years, and there's definitely people that's been obviously like in and out of Rich, coming in and out. Tell me a story about like the worst person that you've ever like picked to be part of the program.
I think about that. I gotta think of. I got a perfect one.
Perfect.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, like
Perfect.
everything that didn't happen with a lot of people that didn't work out with Rich, we're still at least cordial.
Yeah.
Or like there's very few people that I can't see in the street and we're not gonna have a great conversation. Like opportunity to be like extremely like merciful, because God definitely shows us mercy. So I'm gonna do it because I really hate thieves. Like I really hate thieves. You feel me?
Yeah.
You gonna come over here? I give you the easy way in. I give you an easy route, cause you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the ones who stayed down from like day one. It wasn't hard. That shit was not easy. This guy's one of the best teams, and he's giving you the front row. Like bro, he's giving you freedom to creatively control a lot. Like handle your business. Bro steals on the first day. First day, bro.
That's an integrity thing too.
First day, bro. And it's like he's with a whole nother team and stuff, and he knows what I'm talking about, bro. And I don't care because I saw the proof I needed, but you stole on the first day. The first day,
is very
bro.
lame,
And it's like it wasn't even just a rumor, bro. I literally went to his phone because we had an inflation of traffic. I think that's how you correctly say that. For those who are gonna laugh at me for that, I'll probably laugh with you. But like, it was a crazy amount of traffic coming to the party. This is a field party. There's already 1,000 people there. There were like 80 more cars coming in, and these cars are filled with people. So we were kind of scared. Like it was a lot going on. Everybody's anxiety was high, so we needed more workers taking money at the door because we were taking money out of cars. He just got the opportunity to do it. No, everybody knows I'm gonna have somebody around my party watching who's taking money when I'm not there. There's gonna be multiple people, if not a camera. Like me and Bryce are extremely like technical and strategic, bro. So he pulls his cash out and starts scanning it. And starts like giving people to scan it and send him money. He got up to like $300-$400 or like something like that. And then we caught him. And now not only did we catch them, some of the people just miraculously, we didn't have this plan. Some of the people showed us that they sent him money. Because you got to be smart if you're going to steal. We always got somebody verifying payments. If you're taking a payment, best believe the next person next to you is verifying your payment. Or they're taking payments. But there's somebody down the line that's verifying a payment and verifying where it was sent or where that money went. 1,000%. So, like, it got flagged. And when it got flagged, I got a call. And when I got a call, 2 minutes there, I was there. 4 minutes after that, we had them send the money back, and we sent them back into the party.
Oh, you got the money, all the money back?
1,000%.
Oh.
You're lucky you didn't get his ass kicked.
It's looking for the cheap way out or the quick way out on some, but it's not even sustainable. So it's like, you think you're going to do this and get away from it? Like,
bro, I don't understand stealing in general, but it's a little bit personal when it's way worse in my opinion when you steal from somebody like personally, like a person. Cause bro, people work hard for this shit. I speak with passion, so it's like it's not a thing of like I feel a way still. It's just like I feel a way about people who do that. Not even about the situation. I've forgiven him on that, which is why I'm not saying a name, or anything of that nature. It's just more of like an example of like if anybody is watching this, and you hope to be a part of a team, you should probably not steal. I think you should probably like put that effort that you were gonna take from them into like something creative or they can make it better. Then that's how you can get paid more money. Or like make it better or just like stay down. Don't take from the table. That's that just connected with your first point. That's a bad teammate, isn't it?
Bad teammates.
Bad teammate.
Y'all go
bro,
watch that if y'all haven't watched it already. By the way,
That's a movie.
no, it's our second pod.
Yo,
Yeah, the second part.
Second
crazy.
pod, bad teammates. Now we're gonna expand a little bit on that. So after going through a situation like that, I don't know how long ago that was, but how do you go about trusting people? Because I feel like in your space and just in general, it's hard. We already talked about when it comes to creating your team, but just in general, is that trust after that like, let me keep an eye out even harder, or does it change anything? Or you just like, I mean, I know I'm solid in who I pick and who I talk to, so I'm cool. Or is that still kind of a thing for you?
Yeah, I always told myself I never was gonna have trust issues with women because I grew up around women, right? But I've always had trust issues of like things going my way. Because when I really, really, really want something to go my way, I do everything in my power that's morally right to make sure it happens. But sometimes like I think I always came up short as a kid because of somebody else. Not trying to make excuses. Like when it was on me, it was on me. I took it as just like a lesson or something I could do better. But every time I took a loss, I always bounced back. My demand for the high amount of effort that I won't put into my business or things that I care about, I have a high expectation. I think like when somebody show you something, you should believe it. So like if you showing me, excuse my French, that like I gotta believe that you know what I'm saying? And that's just like what it is. Like that's in business.
My
Like
pops tell me that all the time. Shout out to my pops.
your pops say if you're for real,
Something like
Your
that.
pops-
Hey,
shout out to your pops,
when they show you who they are, believe them
1000%.
every time. But yeah, no, I definitely get that. It is hard to be able to navigate having that team, having good teammates, while also having the trust that they're going to put in a certain level of effort. Because if not, everything crumbles. If not everybody has that same motivation, that same drive, then it's gonna fall off. And we don't fall off around here. So
At all.
at all.
1000%, man.
Absolutely.
You falling off is because of you.
Yeah.
You gotta buy it back into your art, bro. Ain't no such thing as a fall off when you on. You just gotta stay locked in. You stay locked. It's almost like a car that need maintenance, bro. You know that you see your engine light on, bro. Go see what that's about. You know what I'm saying? It's time to get to work. What's going down? You know what I mean? Like this, ain't no falling off, man. We back on.
How do you feel like you haven't fallen off? It's just consistency.
I be telling myself I did fall off. That's why.
You know what? Let me real quick. I feel like the exact same way. I feel like there are certain times where I know I'm not falling off, but I'm like, I feel like I'm falling off. And it just continues to like, okay, but I gotta go harder.
Yeah.
You just
I be looking at my
have
last
to.
project like, nah,
Yeah.
like come on, bro. Like that's what all of this work was. Like I look at my projects not in disgust. Like I be happy, but it's like, yo, that's it. Like there's somebody probably less than 1,000 miles from you whooping and what you do, and you're satisfied.
Do you feel like when you see like a lot of these party groups kind of come out with different type of projects, different type of parties, different type of events, and like they might turn out better than something that you did, like does that like motivate you to like?
Yeah, iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
I don't hate though. Like I got people in this industry who don't like me because they think I'm trying to be like them. But I still clap for them, even though I know that I would never want to be like them, ever. I'm in this because of the love of the game, bro. Like, people think it's for money. People think it's like, I mean, yeah, I love making money off of it. I love making money off of it. But, like, I'm in love with the game, too. I love people, too. So, it's like, it goes hand in hand. Like, I love being around people. Like, I love meeting people, bro. Like, life is about that. There's 7 billion people on Earth. You ain't gonna, 8 billion now. You ain't gonna meet them all. But I just feel like part of living life is meeting people, building relationships. So, it's like, if I'm being 100, bro, like, I'm in it for the love of the game. So like Jordan probably ain't like a coach playing ball, but he probably enjoyed watching some people make a crazy move or I'm in love. I don't think I see who's doing it. I think I see what's being done and I appreciate it. And I'll be like, it could be somebody who's on their first party. They did something that I didn't do on my 130th. And I'm like, yo, like I need to write that down. You know what I'm saying? Like it's iron sharp as iron, bro. I promote that. I'm glad there's somebody like better than me. I want somebody to. I'm never gonna admit that they're better than me though. But like because if you beat me that one time. You may not beat me next time. So you really better.
I want to ask, like, what do you think,
Better that
like,
one time.
what do you think separates, like, y'all from some of these other groups, like, in Denton or Dallas? Like, what do you think is, like, okay, this is why, even if y'all come up with new ideas and this and that, this is how, like, you know, people still know my name, people still know Rich. Like, what separates?
We treat it like a business, bro. It's a business. It's a business, but it's also like a family. And it's like, you can't even like, not, bro, before, I put this on a stack of Bibles, bro. They weren't even throwing at parties. UNT parties, early in my era, weren't even being hosted, and then they were being hosted like 30 minutes away. But what makes us different is our continued legacy of evolving. I watched a lot of people come and go. I'm not gonna say the dopest part, but like, just we're here, you know. I get teased for it sometimes. Like people be calling me old and shit. Who cares? like look what we're doing. I just brought freaking Gunna to Dallas.
Shout out to Gunna.
You know, not even on no like flex. But it's like I feel like that's what makes us different. The continue like the evolution in the story, bro, and the come up is like beautiful. Like I swear to God, the most valuable thing that we have to offer is our story, bro. If I knew where I was gonna be at back then, like where I'm at now, I wouldn't have stressed it out. But I'm glad I stressed because it made the story so beautiful. And it's like it's just starting though. You know what I'm saying?
And you gotta stress in the beginning. You gotta be able to be your biggest critic, be able to put out art, put out whatever, get that criticism back, and be able to take what you need to take from it and be like, okay, I'm still doing my thing, or I still know I have another level to reach, whatever, so that it's not, you can't let too much criticism get to you, because at some point you gotta just be like, okay, but I know what I'm doing, I'm confident in what I'm doing, we just gonna keep doing it, you know?
Bro, I love it.
Yeah.
You know, I love when
For the love of the game.
I think I appreciate it the most when people like say positive things. I have a secret deep love when people hate on us. I have a secret deep love for that. I've wired my mind to like love the positive more and let that like bring me some comfort. But I love like the discomfort doubt brings me because like you have to be shown. You get added to the list of people that have to be shown. The list doesn't exist, by the way, but it's a mental note of like, you know, cool. They hate me now. They'll like definitely love it later. It's cool.
So we talked a lot about stuff that's not in your control.
Yeah.
We had one of the biggest events over last weekend. Was it this weekend?
Yeah.
Last weekend. Let's get into it, man. So we had BOTJ, for the people that don't know, Battle the Juices.
It's the biggest party of all time.
We're going to let AJ kind of give his side. I got some questions for him that the people have been wanting to ask him. Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. With me and O. Me and O going to give our perspective.
Let me give a clear cut direction, right? BOTJ is a party founded by some very close associates of mine in 2012. Yeah, so like way before me.
Yeah.
Some very close associates that are like way older than like me. Did what I could, do what I can to make it better than the prior year, right? Yeah. Whether that's coordination, whether that's security, whether that's, you know, just planning, strategizing. I can't help but step up and be a leader in that. So like, you know, it got to the point where it's like I was doing all the work. So like at this point, this party become like your baby. You gotta do all the work for it. Like you nurturing it, you bring it, you literally helping the baby not fall when it's learning to walk. You know what I'm saying? This baby know how to run. I'm gonna just be frank with y'all, right? Be 100. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm bored. There's nothing to do. My body hurts 90% of the time because I'm taking and giving hits, right? I'm playing football. Not that big. It wasn't as big as it is now. Prior to this, I promise you it wasn't. I went to a BOTJ in 2021. About 800 people there.
And that's insane
900 people
compared to now, honestly.
It was that many people there in the first hour of this year. It was triple that outside. Let me clarify something, right? BOTJ is way too big to just casually throw. So it kind of pisses me off when people sit back and try to create fake ones. And I mean, they take it all over, other territories. They'll throw them. I mean, we love the fact that we motivated you for sure. But like, stop it. Like with that BOTJ, please stop. It's us. It's ours. Like
It's us.
shout out to everybody that. I love the fact that we motivate other people, but that's something that's like, no, like. Y'all gotta stop telling. I think I have a problem. I don't have a problem with people naming a party BOTJ. I have a problem with people like acting like it's the original. Like,
That's valid too. Real quick, we talked about influence is okay, but copycat, that type of stuff, it's
and
like
then you're spinning it like you're putting it to the. It'd be different. You're like, it'd be different. You took the recipe and created your own thing. It's one thing to like take the recipe, but don't put Tyson in a box and say this is Cane's. That's Tyson. Tyson made that chicken.
Well, I told you, there's gonna be a lot of bars on this
on
this
podcast.
podcast.
Don't do that. We were underneath the impression it was gonna happen at a state park. I learned this year that state parks, every state park is on every large body of water in the DFW, except with the exception of a few lakes, which are also privately owned by very important people in Dallas or wherever they are. Right, most state parks are owned by the U.S. military, Army Corps. Yeah, so. When they contact you and say don't throw anything here, that is a federal organization, meaning an offense is a federal crime. Do you know how much time, what percentage of time you have to serve when you have a federal crime?
Too much.
So when somebody sends you a letter, puts out a public statement, which is Louisville and every other park pretty much put out a statement that, we can't host your party. And they also put out a statement to the public, making them aware that they were working with us on. They made it look like to the public they were working on having it or possibility of having it, but behind closed doors, they set it up to where, yeah, you can have it, but underneath these conditions, the conditions were so ridiculous it wasn't gonna work.
It wasn't realistic.
200 car capacity, and then once the cars are stopped, we're not letting anybody else in. They can't even park outside and walk in. Do you know how bad that would have been?
That's not gonna.
That would have been way worse than what happened.
And I would have been the one pulling up late. And they all would have told me I couldn't pull up. Nah.
So the option of having it at any park is dead.
Yeah.
Then you want to go to public parks. Cool. You need a couple permits to do that. And there's no gating. There's no sense of security. There's no sense of structure. So somebody could do something extremely reckless and literally disappear. The options are running low at this point, right? At this point, private property is the only way we can go. But you also got to find a private property that can hold thousands of people. Only options were, headquarters or find private property. We found a venue, found a property, paid, did what we need to do. Property gave us some rules. Unfortunately, they put it out there where we had to charge the crowd. We ain't retained no money from that event, bro. We retained no money from that event, bro. That's funny.
I remember when I heard that, I was like,
we didn't retain no money from that event, bro. That's why we're like lost. We rented 4-wheelers to make sure we can go up and down the highway and just talk with people, like, correctly guide people alongside police, alongside security, alongside like other staff we hired. But ultimately what got it, shut down, heartbreaking to me, and that was a lack of permits. Like, we had everything we needed, but the initial space didn't. And that's out of our control. Like, that was up to the owners. Under our impression, we were told that, by the owners that it was there. But the owners also weren't aware that they needed certain stuff. So it was a couple things, and it all comes down to just communication. The city not communicating with the venue not communicating with the city. Whichever happened, I mean, I'm not neither one of those people, so I don't know which one happened. I just know there was a miscommunication somewhere. I had to shut it down. It gave us instructions to close it down or somebody's going to jail. So permits. And also a young lady had a seizure there. But, I mean, that's why you should probably be hydrated, not overdrink, not put yourself in conditions your body isn't like.
Also, try not to get bit by a snake
I
next
don't
year.
think so. I don't think anybody got bit by a snake.
They were saying somebody got bit by a snake.
I don't think anybody got bit by a snake.
Okay, well, don't get bit by anything.
I think there's definitely a snake there. Like I saw a picture, but nobody got bit by a snake.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think anybody got bit by a snake. But next year, we'll just cut the grass a little lower. That way you can see snakes, right?
For sure.
Emergency vehicles we're struggling a little bit to get to it. That's where permits and making sure you have the correct preparation is for. Like I said, we were told that the preparation was going to be there, but it was miscommunication, right? But understand that happening was completely out of our control. I worked tirelessly finding venues when there's a lot of negativity I'm sure we're going to talk about that was going against me, a lot of negativity that was being spreaded when I was the only one trying to make it happen.
So Battle Juices,
it's up,
27.
bro. It's up, bro.
It's
up, like overly up, like overly. And I triple dog dare somebody to get in my way. I triple dog dare you.
So before we get more into kind of the perspective on BOTJ, Ola, what was your walk me through BOTJ with you. I was there with you. I'll get my thing, but I just want to hear.
So for me, obviously, we went to the pregame. Pregame was tough. It was nice, just chilling. We had some complications, but we was on our way going to the thing. I'm looking at stories and stuff, and I'm seeing they start popping up on the notes and the stories. I'm like, nah, ain't no way.
You know what's crazy though? For the longest, I didn't see anybody post anything. So I'm like,
it was like trickling. It was like one person.
It was very it was different than.
I think everybody was low key kind of confused, so they didn't want to say it's canceled because that's such a big event.
Like it was, bro. It was like it wasn't. It's like they were there, but they hadn't pulled a trigger on anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like everything was actually cool until like the girl had a seizure. Yeah. And then somebody else had passed out, and then the roads looking completely ridiculous. There's a lot of structure there, but it's extremely hard to regulate that many people. You're taking emergency vehicles away from places they need to be. You're like it's messing up the ecosystem and it functioning. It's almost like somebody putting, it's almost like a sickness in a body. Like it's throwing something off. So we're gonna do what we need to do to fix it. That's what the city was feeling to fix. And now like people fly in to come to that. People drive hours to come to that. Like we made it big. You know what I'm saying? We put it on a whole different platform. We without monetizing it. You feel me? Like it's for the culture, you know what I'm saying? Made it big. And it's like
that's what makes BOTJ what it is, right? Like you said, it's for the love of the game, for the culture, whether it's frats, whether it's sororities, whether it's just black people, African community, everybody's there. So me personally, when I started seeing more people in the Denton area throw multiple BOTJs, I thought it was corny, honestly.
It was
all love,
corny.
But like still, it was corny.
Where were you under the impression that it came from?
Like the different parties?
Nah, like when you think of BOTJ, who do you think of?
For sure, Rich. That's not even Glaze. It's just like that's kind of the tradition of it, which is okay.
Nah, because we're friends now. I mean, like we just like this is kind of like us meeting. Yeah. Like we had a great conversation a couple days ago.
Put a camera on that.
If that was on camera, it would have been some gems. Like you would have had to frame the shit we said. No bullshit.
But we gonna put some gems in this one too.
1,000%.
Got you.
But like it was just a different conversation.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't owe me to say that. You don't have to say that. Like
I don't. Y'all.
It's just like a genuine look. I'm just saying, right? Like he said it.
But yeah, it was corny in the sense of like not even trying to be disrespectful, but it's like it defeats the purpose of BOTJ.
It was corny as.
It's corny as.
But part of that was coordinated though. Like so, 10 to 10 is not corny for saying that. Click Crew's not corny for saying that. Dre's not corny for saying that. Who else was a part of that? Somebody else was a part of that too. But nah, long story short, bro. I had found a venue. And it was gonna happen. And I saw the fake Battle of the Juices that was being posted. I was never worried because I knew everybody was still rocking with me. Like
you were talking to me like about the stuff. I'm like, and I was hearing like other people starting. I'm like, if he can't find a venue, how would they go far away?
Exactly. No. Not to say that I'm just like. More likely. It's more likely, but people find venues. Somebody found me a venue recently.
You was telling me like what the
Your statement is true.
Yeah, what they was telling you. I'm like, they're gonna tell them the exact same thing if they try to throw something that's big.
So how much of the beef was real and how much was coordinated?
everything aside from 10 to 10, Logo Boys, Team Takeover, and Click Crew was real. Everything.
Okay.
Except for them. Like, or if I'm missing somebody, just hit me up after this. I'll re-clarify. That was definitely like planned. Like we would never. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're never gonna catch me arguing with somebody on social media. I might put a post out that tells you how I feel about something, but I'm not arguing with you. If I want to argue, like you got my number, or I'll pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? Or you can pull up on me. We can talk about it.
Just man, shout out to everybody involved that did their best to make BOTJ what it was. Now, so we moved to I got shut down. Cool. It gets moved to should I name drop? Does it matter?
The retreat.
Yeah.
So.
Then we just moved to the retreat.
That wasn't Battle of the Juices, but for sure.
It wasn't Battle of the Juices. How would you
Definitely
feel
wasn't Battle of the Juices.
about?
You know, like I thought, like, bro, I don't know. I'm not the biggest party guy for real. It's really hard. I like Battle Juice because like it's a lot of people, but I feel like you could just navigate. But when it was at the retreat, I felt super overstimulated.
Yeah.
And also just knowing there's gonna be consequences to this that affect. Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was literally just a look, bro. I'm so sorry, bro.
It's cool.
No, this is gonna be consequences. So I wasn't really enjoying
editing.
Shout out to editing.
What's the name? Hey, but
it's just like I saw you looking at me like you caught it.
it's like you knew I was going.
Yeah, I knew you were
I didn't mean
eventually
to
gonna
interrupt you,
get
bro.
there.
My
I was
bad.
just like,
But-
I'm just waiting on it.
I don't know. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't feel like
You don't feel like you enjoyed it at all?
I don't feel like I enjoyed it at all. I felt like, bro, when I was at like last year Battle Juice, I could move around. I could talk to people.
That is
like,
true.
I don't know. I felt like I was trapped to where I was at.
I can't wait to edit the videos of us there.
Like I don't know. It wasn't like horrible, but like
Yeah.
I just wanted to like the only reason I was out there because all y'all were out there. The minute where y'all stayed inside there, y'all said I did not leave. I was.
That is facts. I think. Okay, first of all, it was a disappointment because it's not BOTJ, right? Obviously.
Yeah.
If it was just a block party,
Cool.
beautiful.
No, it was not. No. You can still call it dope. It was dope though. You know what I'm saying?
No. It was still fun.
It was still dope.
I still had a
I
great
ain't gonna lie,
time.
bro. Like that was not a sanctioned event, bro. Like property got damaged, looting. Like somebody I consider family, like is responsible for that. So like, nah, like I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. I wouldn't say it's warranted, but I'm glad people had somewhere safe to go. You know, that's the happy part. But I'm also like, yo, I know this is making somebody I give about job hard.
Yeah.
So like that's the only part that I kind of was like frowning at.
Yeah, like as a pivot, great function. Cool. It wasn't.
Yeah, but it was. I'm
As a
in
pivot,
full agreement with you.
absolutely.
It was dope though.
As
As
a
a pivot,
pivot,
for sure. Like it was like, yeah. As a
Can't
pivot
be too
for
mad.
sure.
Can't be too mad. Look, better than nothing. So one of the questions that we did get from our Find the Dogs is from, I don't know if I should dox the name. Don't dox the name. Yeah. Okay. So
I can find out afterwards if that's cool.
got you. She says some people are saying that BOTJ got future events banned at the retreat because of you. What do you say to that?
I had nothing to do with the retreat. I would have not done that ever. Even if they gave me permission, I still would have said no.
It's just too many implications.
Nah,
Man.
it's like, bro, that's a residential, bro. Like, this is why people need to like. Event coordinating is not just getting together and throwing a party. Because the person who asked this is definitely in cahoots with the people who did the party. You two know who did the party. I know who did the party. So with that being said, that's why that party that was supposed to happen ain't happening no more. Because y'all did that party. Not because Rich did it. Rich ain't had to do with that. Y'all did that, so now y'all facing the repercussions. Your event's banned at the retreat? No, I can still throw an event at the retreat. I think you need to be asking other people the question. Deepest apologies to those who support us that I do upset or that, are disappointed over what goes down. Like I tremendously do this. I do this with a passion for people like y'all that support us, and I pray to God every day that it grows and that I know we're able to manage it and grow it if God gives it to us, right? But at the same time, like I pray on this, I'm appreciative of people like that. So I want everybody to know that does support my parties that I appreciate you, and that we get nowhere without the people. Nobody does. Nobody in the world does. That's just the logic and the real of everything. Everything pops because people give it time, people give it energy, people give it effort, people believe in it, people love it, people hate it just to love it again later, Like it happens. But I say about BOTJ, it's for
Yeah.
the culture. It's gonna remain for the culture. It's not dead. Coming back 10 times stronger. I promise you. I ain't never took a lesson and not turned it to a win. It ain't even a loss to us, But I took the high road. I ain't gonna speak on nobody negative. As bad as I want to, that's a conversation for me to have that they face. They know what they is, so it's cool. But at the same
2027.
time, shout out to everybody who shouted out. I mean, who popped out for us and who showed love. And again, I'm really glad that people made it home safe. They found alternative fun, and nonetheless, like 2027, for sure.
So one thing me and AJ do have in common, we're both huge Drizzy fans.
1000%.
Today, we're gonna see how much he knows the boy, man. We gonna see. Chew on this. What is Drake's full name?
Aubrey Drake Graham, I believe.
That is correct. All right, next one. What religion was he raised in?
You're Jewish.
Jewish is correct. What was Drake's name on Degrassi?
I just don't remember it though. Like that was a good question though.
You want a hint or you good?
I want a hint.
The name is one of his songs.
I ain't gonna lie, pass. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't know her name. I watched
Jimmy.
Jimmy
Cooks, I believe.
Jimmy Cooks.
Cooks.
That's dope though. You think you had to get that you think you had to get permission to Degrassi to make a song, Jimmy Cooks? He probably did have to do that.
That's a good question. What building was Drake sitting on top of on this album cover?
Which album cover?
I feel like that might give it away.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's Views, right? Yeah, but I don't know the name of that building. But it was in Canada though. It was like the it looks like it's almost similar to Seattle's.
Seattle has literally the needle, right?
I used to live in Seattle.
The CN Tower. What color is it?
It was definitely Views though. Views. The song actual song Views is one of my favorite Drake songs.
Now to finish up, we got 2 questions left, real quick before we get up out of here.
Let's do it.
Now I can give you answer choices because it might actually help low key. So which song became Drake's first ever #1 Billboard Hot 100 song? I can give answer choices.
Highlight Bling.
Is that your final answer?
Either that or if it's not Highlight Bling, it's one of them like annoying songs. It's a great song. I'm just saying it's annoying.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
You can go ahead and give it to me, bro. I'm not gonna guess it.
One Dance, same album.
That was on the same album.
Same album, bro. That album got hits.
What album was it?
Views.
Oh my dumbass. View. Hey.
Drake became the first artist in history to have 3 songs in the top 3 spots in the Hot 100. What album did this come from? So you just got to think.
I think you just
3.
named it though.
What you think?
Views, right?
You think Views? You want me to give you the answer choices?
#1 spot. What's the choice?
We got CLB, Certified Lover Boy.
Mm-hmm.
We got Scary Hours 2.
Mm-hmm.
We got Scorpion.
Mm-hmm.
We got Honestly Nevermind.
I don't think it was Scorpion.
I'm not mad.
I don't think it was Honestly Nevermind either. Definitely wasn't Honestly Nevermind.
Nah. Scary Hours 2.
Yeah, I thought it was CLB.
Shout out to Drizzy for the 3 song run. Now, before we get out of here, 7, I'm so sorry. I forgot to have you sign the flag, big dog. We'd love to go out of here, but
where's
right here, if you could sign.
Put it on. Can they still hear me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on the 9th bone that I count down, right? Because number 9 is like my thing.
Hey, turn the 6 upside down. It's a 9.
Drake has a song called 9, right?
Yeah.
9 is my favorite number. My birthday is 9/9/99. September 9th, 1999, all 9s. Yeah, I'm older than y'all, not old, but the real 90s baby anyway. Yeah.
I love when people do different stuff. Hopefully his shows up. I don't know if it's going to show up on that way.
Oh, it's going to show up.
It's going to show up?
Yeah, it's going to show up.
Oh, that's hard, low key. I ain't gonna lie, that's hard. So for future guests, while I'm kind of talking through while he's signing, if you get on, y'all can get a little signature in. That way we can have a recorded version of you being here, obviously, other than just being on the pod. 7, next time we see you, please let me know. We will have you sign the flag because you were an amazing guest at it. I told Uche, I said, hey, Uche, if you're watching this, hopefully you are. I said, man, I don't know why.
This is live?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I told Uche, I said, I don't know why you made it so small. You gotta make your presence known.
I want to reiterate how much I appreciate everybody supporting Rich Creatives, supporting even my brothers, like supporting everybody, like just showing love to everybody who's in nightlife and consulting and in hospitality in that industry, right? Uh, let's continue to push the unity movement, right? Let's continue to support one another. Let's continue to promote safe events, safe environments. Continue to push in the direction of making our events more successful. Shout out to these guys, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah,
But
I got
shout out
you.
to Najii and Ola for like having me out here. You know what I'm saying? And again, bro, like I just appreciate everybody who helped put me in this chair. Cause like I didn't get here because I got here because it's what God wanted, but I got here off the support and love of like, regardless if you like me or hate me, you still do the same thing because you bringing me up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, like ain't nothing happening without God and y'all. God
Shout
and
out to
people. You
y'all.
feel me?
Hey,
That
it's
was
been
the truth.
another amazing episode of the podcast for the dogs, man. We had an amazing guest on. We're gonna head up out of here. Much love, man.
For the
FTD.
dogs. You feel me?
FTD.